Markets are getting into a bull market, which means that safety comes first. And that means that you need to store your assets not only on an exchange, but actually in a safe wallet. And I've been using Ledger since I've started trading into the crypto markets. And that's why I've decided to make this full video to walk you through why I've decided for Ledger and why I advise everyone to actually use it as well. Let's get started. Ledger is one of the oldest wallet companies in the crypto markets. They have been working on safety for all the period of time. And actually, since I've started trading in crypto, I have been using Ledger from the first small Nano one all the way up to now. And I've just had Simon Dixon on the show, and he explained to me why self-sovereignty and self-custody have never been so important as today. Because the governments want to control your assets more and more. For instance, in the Netherlands, we've got the 36% realized tax, bullshit, I would say. But even exchanges apply third-party risk. And with all the licenses, you need to do a lot of KYC and AML. And there are a lot of risk of simply holding your assets on an exchange. And that's why I've been using a cold wallet for the longest period of time, but also for the largest assets and allocations in my portfolio. And today we're going to walk through them. As I said, there are multiple devices that Ledger has been building. There are three, this is the Nano, which is a very small version and actually the easiest one that you can get if you just started out. The Nano is all of them have a touchscreen, and it's actually, super friendly, and the same safety is in this one as compared to the other ones. Today we're going to be using this device, which is the Flex, and I've been using the Flex as my main device for my wallet. But there's also a more expensive one, which is the Stax. It has a very nice case around it, and this one has more integrations, but it's all depending on your own activity for how you would like to use and build your setup. As I said, I've got the Flex as my main setup. And then secondly, I'm using a Nano in order to have my recovery seed phrase there and in order to actually be safe in case if I lose something that I still have a backup device. But as you can see, all of them have a touchscreen and all of them have the same secure element in there, which means that they are all at the same safety standards. They all have Bluetooth in there. And they all have USB-C and the touchscreen, as I said. The Stax has a larger one, can also charge without a cable, has an NFT lock screen, and it's just really cool to have, to be honest. So I've explained the fact that I've been using Ledger, but the reason that I've been using Ledger is because of four big reasons and arguments of having a cold wallet and not storing it solely on a mobile phone or on an exchange. For sure, you can have your assets on an exchange if you trade it on an active basis. But with all the MiCA license problems that we've had in Europe, it becomes even more and more important to not hold your assets on an unlicensed exchange, because then your assets are at risk. And as it has become applicable since the 1st of July, all your assets are at risk, which means that you need to be aware of the risks that you have. And that means that you need to use devices for your assets so they become safe and you can actually erase that risk. Secondly, there are more and more software issues that, for instance, if you're using a mobile-only wallet, there are all sorts of potential risk. And I've got an example here on the screen, which is called Dark Sword. And there's also Karuna, which are basically exploits that attacks certain iOS versions, in this case 18.4 until 18.7, where they have been using watering hole attacks on just regular websites, and without you knowing that you're on a website that has phishing in there or has the exploit in there, it can drain your entire assets and your wallet from your mobile phone. So solely storing your assets on a mobile phone is also not the right strategy to do. Thirdly, there's the physical problem that we can have, where even if your mobile phone is off, hackers or attackers can still take it off your mobile phone through a USB in just under 45 seconds. Ledger Dungeon, which is basically the research department of Ledger that is all doing these tests, they have been finding this problem earlier on, that again on a mobile phone your assets are not safe. Even if they are off or if they are locked, they can just take it out. So if your phone gets stolen, you are in a big problem. And lastly, the one that I've had myself is that when I've been using MetaMask or any of the other things and I want to transfer something, you're blindly signing a transaction without knowing that the actual transaction is the transaction that you want to send to the address that you want to send it to. And then I've been sending it towards an address that I didn't want to send it to, and then my assets were gone. This is called the blind signing trap. And that's why Ledger has built in a system that is secured, so you can secure your seed phrase, but you also have clear signing within this system to basically be 100% safe on all your transactions. Those are all the reasons why I've been using Ledger. And what I wanted to do in this video is also to show you how easy it is to set up your Ledger wallet and what you can do with it just by storing the assets there, and that you don't need to take it off in order to become active in the markets. When you're ordering a Ledger, you're getting this beautiful case over here. And behind me, you can see the other ones. Today, we're going to be unboxing and using the Ledger Flex, which I've not been setting up yet, or at least this one. You just unbox the entire case, and there you can see the device that I've just been showing to you, where it's super easy, it's very clean, and actually setting up your Ledger is going to take you a few minutes, as there are just a few pieces in there. What you need to use is the one that is inside this white box. It is actually the cable, because you need to connect the device towards your computer in order to be using it. What you're also getting is the recovery key, and you're getting multiple recovery sheets, because we will be finding this once we get into the installation process. This is the one that you need to save, and there are multiple ones there, so you can store it at multiple places. It's the 24-word seed phrase that you need to write down in order to be completely safe. And that's the most important part. As you can see, the Ledger is currently on. And what we need to do to actually install this is we need to start an app on the computer. We can also connect it with our mobile phone, but for simplicity reasons, we're going to download the app on our computer, where it's going to tell us step by step what we need to do before we can receive and send assets. So I'm going to click tap to continue. Yep, your crypto and other digital assets will be stored on the blockchain. What it says is that it will be giving me private keys that I need to store myself. I've just shown you the recovery sheet. That has still be the same. That's the most important part that you need to hold. And if I continue, it also tells me that I can sign transactions on the wallet through the Ledger Flex that I'm currently holding in my hand. It says use the Ledger Live app. And I mentioned earlier that if I want to use this, I need to download the app, which I've already did on my computer. So I'm going to start the actual app on my laptop. It can either be Ledger Live, it can also be Ledger Wallet. And then it gives me the opportunity to do it on a mobile, or it can do it on the desktop. And we're going to pick the desktop, where it says go to the website where you can download the actual app. I've already done this part. And you can start seeing that it starts to pop up once you have downloaded the app. But yes, you need to go to the website, download the application. We can tap continue. And then it's going to say, follow the instructions displayed on Ledger Live. So I've now installed Ledger Wallet. And as you can see on the screen, it says your Ledger is not set up yet. Set it up to start using it. And it recognizes that it's Ledger Flex. So I've clicked on set up my Ledger Flex. I'm connected. And then we start to see a page where it says Ledger Genuine Check. Two things. Probably it will say to me that I need to update my OS. And it will also check whether or not this device is actually an official Ledger device. Especially if you go into secondhand pages or whatsoever. I would advise not to do that. Just buy your own, buy a new one, because you can either buy a fake one or someone can take the assets from the actual ledger or whatsoever. So just buy a new one, even if it's just a nano. I click on check ledger flex and then it starts to load for me. At least the ledger flex is real, it says. And now I'm going to update the OS that is required to operate this device correctly. And this is going to take a few minutes. After he has the update downloaded, it's the version 1.5.1. It actually had 1.2.2 on there. I need to click on install and then we start processing the update. Also, this will take a little bit of time. After it's fully updated, it will say on the screen that this device is completely real and that it's fully updated. And then we can proceed with the setup, where there are two very important steps to take. Well, we will need to give it a name. I will not be making it special because it says there is a name already. I'm going to keep that. And then it says it's time to start. You need to choose a pin. And I would advise anyone to do a random pin, not your birth date, not 0000, not a very easy one that people can find, but give it a random one. So I'm now going to be filling in a pin, and of course you need to remember the pin, otherwise you need to fill in the seed phrase every time. After it's done, it will say the pin is set. It will also say that on the screen, and then we can tap to continue because we're getting to the most important part, which is we're going to be setting it up as a new device. And then we need to have the secret recovery phrase that I've just shown in the beginning with the orange pages where you need to write down the 24 words. So you need to do that. It's giving me the first few words already. If you lose, you need to have the seed phrase, of course. Keep that safe. Yes, of course. And then you need to click on I understand. Get ready to write it down. It's going to take around 10 minutes, it says, because after writing it down, you need to put it in there to confirm that you understand and know all the words by the number that they have. So these are the first 4 words. Of course, I'm not going to show all the 24 words, but I'm going to write them down and then I need to fit it in again. But you can see that this is technically the most important part of the ledger. I filled in all the 24 words on my page, on my seed phrase page. And the important part is that these are connected to your wallet, not to the device. So you can lose your device, but you need to have these seed phrase words in order to recover your wallet on a different device. That's why you can use the second one as a backup in case you're going to lose this one or if you want to keep this at a safe place. So I've been writing these down. And then we need to start checking them. So it goes every number. I need to fill in the correct words. And those are 24 words. And that's why it takes a little bit of time. So the first word is negative. I will click on that. And then it gives me the second word. And then we just proceed by filling them all in. I've finished the check. And then it says confirmed. I'm going back to the app that I have here. And then tap to continue where... Of course, I need to keep it safe. Now we are in full control and we can start having fun using the Ledger wallet. And it's probably going to sync my wallet in order to be using it correctly. You can create a backup. I mentioned you can use those orange pages, but you can also use it on a different device. Do you have a recovery key? Yeah, there's one provided here. But we're going to do that at a later point in time because we're going to continue setting up our Ledger wallet where we need to do that on the Ledger wallet app. As I see on the screen, I need to sync for my wallet. It's a clean wallet, so we can just easily click on continue and it starts syncing the Ledger Flex with the Ledger wallet app, which I then also am able to sync with my mobile phone. After I finish this, it says your Ledger Flex is ready and you can secure your crypto, which is also a very important part to do. But at least if we have finished the setup, it says now you're in control, and we can click on tab to continue and finally start using the Ledger Wallet app. At least it's giving me a lot of pop-ups that I need to create a backup. I need to write down the receipt phrase in order to be fully secure. But we can start adding crypto in our Ledger wallet and start using the entire application that we have here. And the final part is that I want to walk through the wallet app that we have here, because back in the day, using a Ledger wallet was solely the only one that we had, which is the fact that you can send and receive Bitcoin, ETH. Actually, when using the Nano, you couldn't have enough altcoins or crypto in there because you needed to delete a wallet in order to use another one. But in this case, you can easily go towards accounts, where you can have multiple Bitcoin wallets, multiple altcoin wallets, all integrated on the device. And the more important part is that you can just send and receive within your wallet. You need to use the Ledger, of course, to sign your transactions with clear signing. But if you want to send Bitcoin towards ETH, or if you want to transact within a certain chain, it's all being done by near intents, the atomic swaps. So for instance, going from ETH to Bitcoin can be done within Ledger. You don't need to send it to an exchange and then send it back from the exchange to your Ledger. You can just keep it within the device and within the infrastructure that Ledger has safely created for everyone. Finally, what you can also do is that you can go to the earn page, where you can start earning on your assets that are on here, which are staking possibilities. You can stake USDC, you can stake ETH, and all of the other assets within the platform. So you don't need to deposit that into a liquidity pool and have your assets somewhere in a hot wallet. It can all be stored in a cold wallet, and you can still have the same services available for you from within the Ledger wallet infrastructure. That's why I've decided to be using Ledger as my cold wallet and my setup in order to be trading and investing into the crypto market safely. And that's why I can actually give you a personalized discount if you want to start using them today, which is you get 10% off all color touchscreens with code MICA10. That's on all the Nano versions. And also you get $40 in Bitcoin by buying the Ledger Stax. If you buy the Ledger Flex that we have been unboxing here, you get $30 in Bitcoin back after buying it. And if you buy the Nano one, the smaller versions, you get $20 in Bitcoin. So make sure to go to the link in the description beneath and buy your Ledger wallet today.